In adopting digital transformation, businesses must prioritize security to function safely and productively, especially when people and data are dispersed. Welcome to VAR India News Hour. Implementing a zero trust framework is crucial. Although there is no universal method for adopting zero trust, most organizations should approach it in three major steps. Number one, assess and segment. Identify and segment resources to understand where data resides and who needs access. Number two, implement security measures. Apply strict access controls and continuous monitoring. Number three, continuous improvement. Regularly review and update security protocols to adapt to evolving threats. Establishing a zero trust framework for a company starts with visualizing all its aspects and interconnections. This necessitates a detailed analysis of the risks associated with the organization's resources, access methods, and usage. Since all potential vulnerabilities, prospective threats, and attack routes are identified earlier, this phase prioritizes issues and tackles them one at a time. The business will establish processes and tools that automatically detect emerging vulnerabilities. However, the complexity of the organization and the resources put into the implementation will directly impact the speed of the rollout. It's vital to evaluate the framework to verify efficacy and usability as it expands. When implementing security frameworks like Zero Trust, organizations should emphasize the user experience since failure to do so would result in non compliance and lower productivity. As businesses evolve and more organizations embark on their digital transformation journey, the importance of cybersecurity will continue to rise. CISOs and IT executives cannot dispute that cyber threats comprise a business risk that must be addressed. It is imperative, therefore, to set up a security architecture that is resilient, the way Zero Trust is to strengthen their digital transformation. The adoption of remote applications and other technologies, the rapid development of the digital age, the emergence of social media for business, and the rise of the hybrid work environment have all reshaped the corporate environment, and cybersecurity is at its core. Let's look into today's headlines. Google reportedly in talks to acquire cybersecurity firm Wiz for $23 billion. Google is in advanced talks to acquire cybersecurity firm Wiz for $23 billion. Wiz, founded in 2020, had been eyeing an IPO as recently as May when the company achieved a valuation of $12 billion. If done, the deal would be Google's largest ever acquisition. At a time when nation state and criminal actors have managed to disrupt governments and large organizations, the deal would also underline a clear and continued bet on cybersecurity. India witnesses fastest growth in electronic waste generation. India has witnessed the highest 163% growth globally in generating electronic waste from screens, computers, and small IT and telecommunication equipment between 2010 and 2022. According to a United Nations Trade and Development Report, the 2024 Digital Economy Report, India doubled its share in SCSIT waste generation in the world from 3.1% in 2010 to 6.4% in 2022. The Department of Telecommunications appoints Robert J. Ravi as CMD of BSNL. The government has appointed Robert J. Ravi as the new chairman and managing director of Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited, that is BSNL, effective July 15th. Earlier, the Department of Telecommunications has denied an extension to outgoing P.K. Purwar, who served as the CMD of BSNL and MTNL since July 2019. This will be Ravi's second stint at BSNL, as earlier he had served as additional general manager at the state run firm for about 6 years. Swiggy and Zomato increase platform fee for the second time to increase profitability. Food delivery majors Swiggy and Zomato have once again introduced a platform fee hike. Customers now have to pay rupees 6 an order on both the apps, a 20% increase from rupees 5 earlier. The fee being charged in Bengaluru and Delhi to begin with is different from delivery fee, goods and services tax, restaurant charges, handling charges, and the like. It will be charged on all food orders even if the customer is enrolled under the various loyalty or membership programs the two companies have. Cyient sets up exclusive subsidiary for expansion to its semiconductor business. With the global semiconductor market expected to hit $1 trillion by 2030, Cyient has announced the expansion of its semiconductor business by setting up a fully owned subsidiary. The move is believed to improve the company's capabilities in application specific integrated circuit, that is ASIC turnkey design and manufacturing. Science portfolio of over 600 plus IPs covering a range of functions and technology nodes give the company a strategic edge to achieve significant growth in this space. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to VAR India magazine. You can download the VAR India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for more news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.